Okay, this is Rushbrook Dockyard. It's Verlome Dockyard in Rushbrook. So I'm just going to take a little spin around here so you can see exactly what it's like. This is the one that I was talking about that's it's now closed down. They don't build ships here anymore. I think it might appeal to Gorgeous George. There's warehouses here. You mentioned that you might like to shoot interior going to exterior to get some kind of action in the background. There's a bit of stuff still going on here. So I'm just going towards the water here now, which is where I'm guessing you'd like to have, or at least George might like to have his action. Now, as you can see, there's some, there's a nice rusty old something or other. I think it might be some kind of a barge or something with some cranes in it. Now, it looks to me as though those cranes are still operational. Hang on, I'll hop out of the car here because I've just seen something. Okay, now, do you see this kind of a boat here, Greta? Hang on, I'll just push in on that there. Does that look anything like the John Cabot to you? It does to me. There's one of the naval vessels. That's the Irish Navy. I think that's the kind of thing that you're looking for. I remember I was saying there's no big warships there or anything. That's it. That's our Navy. There's like 7 of those things. But the red boat there, I think that looks something similar to the John Cabot. I'll just hang on. I'm going to move over closer to there. Now, just before I do move over closer to that boat there, sorry Greta, I'm just wondering, can you see this expanse of water here? That's a cross river ferry. But this expanse of water here, do you think George could, mock up his lifting a piece of aircraft wreckage out of the water from here? Because if yes, it just means that we don't have to, like I've driven 13 miles from from Cork City to get to here. It's the exit to the harbour by sea is still another maybe 5 or 6 miles out that way, kind of out there. So if he could do it here, it might just make it easier to get our hands on a boat with a crane, because literally we're on those docks here, so yeah, I will go over closer to those boats now. Okay, I'm on the quay wall now alongside that red boat. It's called Breedbank. That's it. It looks similar to the John Cabot. I don't know if these guys would be willing to come out and give you something for nothing kind of thing, but certainly like just around the other side there, they might be willing to just go out that far. It's only about like whatever a 5-minute drive along the water from here. So there's some winching gear there. I presume this is a tugboat, but it's certainly got a big enough afterdeck on it. There's another tug there. Do you see it, the black one? Hang on, just push it on that there. A little black tug there, and there's a kind of another big red. I think that's a Cork Harbour tour boat, which I'm quite sure is for hire. So if that appeals, let me know and I'll look into that as well. Even though I'm guessing he's going to say Breedbank, I'm guessing George would like Breedbank because it doesn't look like the John Cabot. This is the naval vessel there again, kind of closer up. It's not huge. I mean, it's kind of the same sizes as this guy here, as far as I'm concerned. But that's it. I'll just go down a little closer to it there. I'll drive down closer to it. Okay, there was some sailors on that boat who didn't want me to film it, but here's a fishing vessel here. It looks kind of old and weathered. Again, I think it might appeal to George. This is kind of, it's close enough as well to that part of the harbour that I showed you. This is the other side of the dockyard. which looks kind of wrecked and stuff. The view from here, kind of looking out, is across the river there at a town called Passage. There's a fantastic restaurant in Passage. You can tell George it's called the Bosun. You know, if he's hungry down around here, it's kind of easy enough to get across on the Cross River Ferry. Up the Cross River Ferry goes kind of across that way, over and back. Okay, I'm going to continue. I'm going to get some shots of Hall Bowline, I think, unless... Oh, there's Stella Maris. This thing here, this big ship here in front of us, it belongs to a really rich guy. Now, I'd say it's too big for George, but I don't see any reason why the rich guy wouldn't allow us on board it. Apparently he's a nice guy, and it just stays kind of tied up alongside here all the time. He bought it as a hobby kind of boat. So that's the Stella Maris. Okay, I'm just going to switch on here again for a while, Greta, just while I'm driving through the dockyard, just to give you a view of what it looks like when you're driving through it. Sorry. Okay, you know, it's kind of old and run down, and again, it might be what George is looking for. This is obviously an unused part of it. It's not that big, by the way. It's literally the road that I drove down, and then I turned right onto where those boats were, that big red boat and the naval vessel, and now I'm just coming back this way again. So you know, it's not a huge dockyard. So literally what I'm showing you here is all of it. But you know, I think maybe this is kind of, this might be what George is looking for, I think. Okay, I'll see you in Hall Bowline.